I'm Dr. Patrice Zahn, physical therapist and owner of TheraHab Fitness. TheraHab Fitness is so excited to be partnering with the Arthritis Foundation to provide a pain management series during the month of May, which is Arthritis Awareness Month. For this week, we are going to be focusing on back pain. So all week long, we're going to be providing specific workouts you can do that will help improve the strength of your back, help improve your flexibility, help improve your core strength, so you can move and feel better and reduce your back pain. In addition to that, we're providing smaller videos, just quick little tips of very helpful things you can do, simple things to incorporate into your daily routine that over time, done every day, will have a big impact in improving your back pain and the way you feel and move. So we look forward to having you join us in this exercise series. Okay, everyone. Good morning. Today is core tab chair. So this is a fantastic total body workout that really focuses also on the core, really highlighting the core. So today you're going to need a yoga belt. I'd like for you to have a heavier weight, a more challenging weight, and then if you'd like, as an option, you're going to have a lighter weight. So we have, I'm using a 1 pound weight. And this is just strictly to be adding some resistance to some of your core exercises. What we'd like to do this morning is go ahead and start off with a good warm-up. So you want to scoot to the very edge of your chair, sit nice and tall, and we'll start by rolling those shoulders back, pulling your elbows back, squeezing the shoulder blades back together. Nice big movements. Now let's go ahead and circle the arm back, and I want you to look back as you circle back. Good, nice big movement, getting a good stretch through your pectoral muscles here. Turning that head, getting some good cervical rotation. 2 more, last one. Now let's reach overhead, stretching right and left. Nice big stretch. Gently leaning to the side to warm up the shoulders and the trunk. 2 more. Last one. Now sit nice and tall, and I want you to do a leg kick and an arm curl, leaning back with that back straight to engage the core, warming up the core. It's really important before you move into some strengthening exercises or stretching for that matter, to really warm up the body, warm up the muscles, increase the circulation and the blood flow to the muscles, so you can really get the benefit of the stretches, and also to make sure you're ready for some good strengthening. 2 more. Last one. Now sit nice and tall. Let's take that arm and leg out to the side. Bring it back in. Big stretch out and in. Good, nice big reach. Good, 2 more. And last one. Now then, let's put the feet out in front. I want you to take your knees and toes out to the side, and then we'll roll it back in. So now you're getting some nice rotation at the shoulders and at the hips. So gently taking those knees and toes out, hands go out, getting that good rotation. 2 more. And last one. Let's pull the feet in. Sit nice and tall, and we're going to do 3 good deep breaths. So inhale up and exhale. Inhale up and exhale. Last one, deep breath. and exhale. Very good. All right, let's reach for those heavier weights. We're gonna move right into the strengthening and stretching workout, strengthening the core. We'll start off with a very, very good posture exercise, targeting those muscles in back of your shoulders and in between your shoulder blades, so rhomboids. You need to make sure you're at the very edge of your chair, keeping that back straight, chest up, and I'm going to come forward with my chest up and my back straight, looking at the floor in front of me. Holding that back straight, I'm going to lift those heavier weights up, holding my back straight, hold, 2, and 3. And then gently come all the way back up. Back straight, chest up, flexing forward at the hips with that back straight, looking at the floor in front, hold it. Now I'm squeezing my shoulder blades back together, really working those posture muscles, holding it, and relax. This is 3. Back straight, chest up, hold it up. Hold, 2, 3 for 4. Noticing we're really holding those contractions. Keeping that back straight and chest up. Hold, 2, 3 for 5. Hold, 2, 3 for 6. Back straight, chest up. Hold, 2, 3 for 7. Hold, 2, 3 for 8. Back straight, chest up. Hold, 2, 3 for 9. Last one. Hold, 2, 3 for 10. Good. Okay, rest those weights for a moment. Take a good deep breath in. And exhale. Now let's put one weight in back of your chair here. I'll put it over to this side. And then you're going to hold on to the other weight. Let's place that weight right here at your chest to provide a little bit more resistance. I'm going to keep my back straight as I lean back and engage the core, and taking just one leg out in front. I'm holding it here with that back straight. I'm really feeling those abdominals work. And then I'm going to pull myself back up. Okay, take that leg out in front, leaning back. If you want to make it a little harder, you could try to lift up the other leg, or you can do it, it's certainly hard with the foot down as well. And come up, that's 2. Lean back and hold it. Hold, 2, 3 for 3. Hold, 2, 3 for 4. Hold, 2, 3 for 5. This should not bother your back at all. If it is bothering your back, you may be trying to go back a little bit too far. Maybe your abdominals aren't quite strong enough to support you yet. So if you're feeling any type of discomfort in the back, you would not lean back as far. So I'm leaning back, really feeling those abdominals engage. Good, let's try 3 more. Leaning back, really feeling it. Now make sure you're taking some good deep breaths. It's really easy to end up holding your breath during this exercise, which is obviously very counterproductive. Good, one more good one here. And hold it mid-range, really working the abs. Ooh, okay, very good. Let's take a minute, take a good deep breath in. And exhale. Good. Let's reach back for that weight again. And now we're going to move back into another posture exercise. You're going to put the palms facing up, back is nice and straight, and you're going to pull in, squeezing those shoulder blades back together. So hold, 2, 3 for 1. Hold, 2, 3 for 2. I'm really just squeezing those shoulder blades back together. Hold, 2, 3 For 3. Make sure you're sitting up nice and straight. Hold. 2, 3. For 4. Hold. 2, 3. For 5. Hold. 2, 3. For 6. Hold. 2, 3. For 7. Hold. 2, 3. For 8. Hold. 2, 3. For 9. Last one. Hold. 2, 3. For 10. Good. Okay, let's put that weight in the back of the chair. Once again, sitting nice and straight, going to go into another abdominal strengthening exercise. This time targeting the abdominal obliques. So you're going to keep that back straight, chest up, holding onto a single weight. And you want to keep your shoulders facing straight ahead. You don't want to be rotating your trunk a lot. Those shoulders are straight, abdominals are bracing, and the challenge is going to be leaning back with that back straight. Take that weight from side to side. Hold those abdominals tight. Make sure you're taking some good deep breaths. Really working on the abs to really feel them working. I'm going to count you down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Come on up. Ooh, let's take a good deep breath in. And now we're going to change gears just a little bit, and we're going to stand all the way up. And we'll do an exercise, sit to stand, which is a good strengthening exercise for the legs. Okay, you're going to hold on to the weight if you like to make it a little bit harder. And you're going to come up nice and slowly all the way up. And then you'll take that weight over to the side. Notice I'm rotating at the hip as well. And then now I'm going to come back and sit down slowly. Okay, let's try that again. All the way up. Now if you'd like to add that trunk rotation and back. Sit down slowly. Perfect. Okay, this is 3. Notice we're going nice and slowly. This is 4. And again, add that rotation. 5. And 6. 7. 8. 9. And last one for 10. Very good. Sit down slowly here. Let's take a good deep breath in and exhale. Now then we're going to lean back and we're going to do one more set of that exercise for the abdominal obliques. Remember, tighten up those abdominals, keep those shoulders and hips facing straight ahead. You'll lean back, engaging the core. Now then take that weight slowly from side to side. So you're really in that challenging position where you're working those abdominals. Good, make sure you're taking those good deep breaths. I'm gonna count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Whew, take a good deep breath in. Now, let's reach for the weights. Again, both of them. And we're going to move right back into another good posture exercise. This exercise targeting the back of the shoulders, your deltoid, and then also the muscles in between the shoulder blades, your rhomboids. You're at the edge of your chair, once again sitting straight, Making sure you're coming forward, flexing forward at the hips with that back straight and chest up, palms facing backward. So here I am, forward, back straight, chest up. I'm going to lift up here, strengthening my upper back. Hold, 2 and 3. And notice I'm using a pretty heavy weight, so I'm really challenging myself. Back is straight, chest up. Hold, 2, 3. You need to be using a heavy enough weight that you really feel you're working those muscles. Hold, 2, 3. For 3, doing these exercises nice and slowly, making sure you're taking some good deep breaths. Hold, 2, 3. For 4, back straight, chest up. Hold, 2, 3. For 5, hold, 2, 3. For 6, hold, 2, 3. For 7, hold, 2, 3. For 8, hold, 2, 3. For 9, and then last one, hold, 2, 3. For 10. So as a general rule of thumb, as you're doing strengthening exercises, the first couple of repetitions should feel, somewhat easy, but by the time you get to 8, 9, and 10, you should really feel like you're working. And by 10, you really wouldn't want to do any more. You want to feel like that was a good effort. And so that way you're having enough weight that you could see the benefit. If the weight isn't high enough, then you won't get the benefit from the strength exercise. So let's move on, and now we're going to strengthen the shoulders. So sitting up nice and tall, put the weights up here at your shoulders, and we're going to push up slowly. 1, we're going for 10, and we're doing it nice and slow here. 2, 3, 4. So by now it should be, feeling like a bit of an effort here. 5. Okay, nice and slow. 6, but still able to go through that full range of motion. Okay, this is 7. 8. 9. Good job. 1 more for 10. Good. Let's put those weights down, roll the shoulders back. Nice deep breath in. And let's put the heavier weights back in your chair, or you can put them on the floor right beside you if you like. And we're going to start working the core with some lighter weights. Now maybe you might want to try this first without a weight and see if it feels too easy, then you could just do it simply without holding on to a weight. We're going to engage the core, sitting at the edge of your chair, back straight. You're going to go back into that challenging position, and I'm going to have you punch up in front of you, holding it here. So this is quite a difficult exercise. Make sure you're using the lighter weights. Do not attempt this one with the heavier weights, okay? So you're going to lean back, okay, and then punch up. So you want to make sure that you use the lighter weights. Good, leaning back. In that point of tension, really working the abdominals. I want to count down 10, 9, 8. Make sure you're breathing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come on up. Ooh, take a good deep breath in. That should have felt like a good challenge. No pain in the back. If you were having a little bit of discomfort in the back, don't lean back quite as far. Okay, we're going to try another good abdominal strengthening exercise here in the chair. Tighten up those abdominals, keep your back straight, chest up, and now you're going to lean back into that point of tension, And we're going to take the arms from side to side, so this can really be a challenge. You don't have to use a weight, or at most, like this is a 1 pound weight, and I really wouldn't want to go any heavier. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep breathing, 3, almost there, 2, and 1, good job. Whew. So you should really have felt that right in the abdominals. Good deep breath in. Okay. Now, one more good core strengthening exercise. This time we're going to target more of your abdominal obliques. So these muscles that kind of lay in a diagonal here on the side of your abdominals, okay? So sitting nice and tall, you're going to take your arms and put them in like an L position here. And then I want you just to turn your body, and you can just turn just slightly, turning and looking at your hand over here. And now you're going to lean back just enough till you feel that tension. It doesn't take much. Keep that back straight. And now I feel those abdominals engaged. I'm holding it here. And then now I'm going to really pull myself forward. Whew. Okay, other side. Back to your L. Look over to the side, leaning back just enough to get that tension. Now make sure you're taking some good deep breath. It is so easy to hold your breath, and you don't want to do that. Keep breathing. And come forward, very good. And back to that L. Okay, let's take it back. Good, really feeling those abdominals work. And pull back in. Good, back to your L. Look to the side, leaning back. Take those good deep breaths. Good. We'll do 2 more. Come to your L position. Look to that side, leaning back. Very good. Good, and last one. Come to your L. Look to the side, leaning back, and back in. Very good. Okay, wonderful. Let's put those weights in back of your chair, so they'll be handy. And I'd like to go ahead and take a little stretch break. So I want you to put your feet in a wider base of support here. Your hands are on your knees because you're going to try to lower yourself down slowly. So I'm lowering myself very slowly. I'm going to reach down and relax my head, holding onto my elbows here now. I'm getting a good little distraction stretch at my low back, feeling a good stretch in those muscles in my back. And then I'm going to just gently walk my hands over. And now I'm feeling this good stretch on this side of my back. Really feels good. And I'll gently walk my hands all the way back over. And now, of course, feeling it on the other side. And then you'll carefully come back to the middle. Now this is very important. Do not come up yet. You want to put your hands on your knees. So putting your hands on your knees, you're going to push with your hands and come up ever so slowly. So I'm pushing with my hands, using my arms to gently come back up. Good, so that should have felt like a really good stretch for the back. Good, take a good deep breath in. And exhale. And let's reach for a weight, single heavy weight. So you have that single heavy weight. We're going to take it again for one more rotation exercise. Keeping that back straight, leaning back into the point of tension. And the weight goes from side to side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Come all the way back up. One more set of the sit to stands. Moving right into that exercise, having your feet a little bit farther apart, holding on to that single weight. You're going to come forward slowly, and let's add that good rotation, hip rotation and trunk rotation. And then now back down. That was 1. And rotation for 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good job. Let's take a good deep breath in. And exhale. Very good. All right, let's put that weight into your chair, in the back of your chair. And very carefully, let's stand up and come around in back of your chair. So I'm going to just push my chair forward a little bit here. And we're going to do some more core exercises here. I want you to take your right toe back. So you should be standing on the left side of your chair. Take that right toe back. And then you're going to take the left arm up. So you're in a diagonal here. Really extending from your finger to your toes here. And I want you to lift that knee up nice and high. When you lift the knee up, your abdominal muscles attach to your pelvis here. So hiking, anything you do that hikes that hip is going to really work those abdominals. So let's keep that right foot back, left arm up, and pull that knee in nice and high. 1. Notice we're going slowly. Really pulling in. 2. And 3. We're going for 10. Okay. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good. Okay, let's shake that out. And we're going to come around to the other side. I'm going to move my chair over here a little bit. You can hold on for a little bit of balance here with your left hand. Let's tap that left toe back. Take that right arm up and really extend back, extending from your fingertip to your toe here. And you're going to pull that left knee in and take it way back. Pull that in, hike in the hip. Really working the abdominals that way. This is 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good. Let's kind of shake that out for a minute. And let's do a nice stretch for your low back. In this position, you can hold on to the backrest. I'm going to show you, I'm going to hold onto that backrest, and I'm just going to lean back and get a nice, gentle stretch for my back. This is a wonderful stretch for you to do throughout the day, several times a day, and that can really help keep your back more flexible and keep those muscles from tightening up, which will really help to control some back pain. And a little variation to that is you could take your hips over to one side, and you can take it over to the other side. So really getting a good little stretch for your back. And then gently come all the way up. And now we're going to move that chair back over, go walk over to the other side of your chair. So now you're on the left side of your chair again. And we are really going to work the back. This is a fantastic leg and back strengthening exercise. You can hold on to the chair if you need to for a little bit of balance. We're going to begin by dropping it down into a squat. So you're squatting by sticking that bottom out in the back as though you're going to sit in a chair. Many people make the mistake, they try to squat straight like this. That is bad for your knees to go in this position, and the proper way would be to think about sticking that bottom out in the back, keeping your back straight, and this is also how you would lift an object properly, so it's good practice for that as well. So really strengthening the legs, and now we're going to add on to this exercise. You're going to come up slowly, and then I want you to take your right foot back, and now you're going to lift up. I'm pulling my arm back and my leg, and so I'm really strengthening those back muscles. Good. Now come back again for that squat, really working the legs. Notice how slow I'm going. You can really feel it when you're holding those contractions. And now you're going to tap that toe back and lift up. So I'm really extending, strengthening the back. Coming back for that squat. Nice and slow, holding it here. Make sure that you're, double check to make sure your feet are far enough apart. They want to be at least shoulder width apart. So now I'm pulling back, strengthening the back. Good. Let's come on back. Holding it here, really strengthening those legs. And now come on up, tap that toe back, extend, really pull back, pulling the arm back, pulling the leg back. Make sure you're up straight. And back for another squat, taking it down. Holding it. Good, and back up. Let's tap that toe, pull back, pull that arm back, pull the leg back. Good job, let's do 3 more. So going down for that squat. If your legs are feeling too tired, you don't have to go as low as I'm squatting right now. You could do more of a mini squat if you need to. Tapping that toe, let's pull back, strengthening the back. Good job, you guys. We just have 2 more on this side. Really strengthening those legs. And come on up, pull back. Good. And the last one here, dropping it down. Good, and extend. Good, okay, let's shake it out. I'd like to do, before we go over to the other side, because we need to balance it out here, we're gonna do a back stretch. Put your feet together and your knees together, and let's take that right arm, and I want you to stretch over to the side, just a lateral stretch. So now you're feeling a good stretch here through your side, taking the hip kind of out to the side here. And now other side. Big stretch, leaning way over to the side. Good, now then let's put the feet about shoulder width apart. Put your hands at the small of your back. You can hold on to the chair if you need to for balance. You're going to lean back, getting a good stretch in the back. And very gently come up. And let's do one more stretch for that back. Going into flexion here. Leaning back. And very slowly come all the way up. And let's head on over to the other side of the chair. Moving over here. And we're going to go ahead and take it down for our squat. You can hold onto the chair if you need to. Remember, feet, knees are about shoulder width apart, sticking that bottom out in the back. Come up slowly, and you can hold on for balance if you need to. Taking it up. Hold, 2, 3. So make sure you're really upright, pulling that arm back, pulling the leg back. Back down for that strengthening squat. These are tough. These really work. Now tap that toe back, And extend, strengthening the back, pulling that arm back, pulling the leg back. Back for your squat. And back up, hold on here, pull back and hold it. Very good. Back for that squat. And pull back and hold it. Back for your squat. And we'll pull back and hold it. Really extending back. I want you to really actively pull that arm back. And coming down for your squat. Good, hold on to that chair. Tap that toe back, pull back and hold it. Back for your squat, taking that down, holding it here. Good, you can hold on to the chair for balance, pulling back, really focusing to keep that back straight, pull the arm back, pull the leg back. We have 2 more of these. Taking that down slowly. Good job, come on up. Tap back, pull back. Good, really strengthening the back. And last one, taking that down. Good. Now tap back. Wonderful. Okay, good job. Shake those legs out. Those were tough. Let's go ahead and go back to our chair. And you're going to sit at the very edge of your chair. And let's do a quick little back stretch. I want you to lace your fingers and you're going to gently pull away from your body. This is a wonderful, nice, gentle flexion stretch. Gentle rounding of the back. Very gentle. This should feel very, very good. So that's a nice little stretch you could do during the day. If you find that you are feeling like some tension in between your shoulder blades, this is an excellent stretch. Just a really simple one to do to really help with that. Now let's go the opposite direction. I want you to take your hands and put them behind your back and hold on to your hands. If that's too hard, if you're not able to reach your hands, you could always just hold on to the backrest if you needed to. So you're going to hold on to your hands, and I want you to gently try to lift those hands up at the same time you look up. And so that is really stretching these pectoral muscles, those muscles that can kind of tighten up and cause rounded shoulders. And as you pull your shoulder blades back, you're getting some good strengthening in between those shoulder blades. So once again, a really nice posture exercise. Shake those shoulders out. Let's do a good stretch for the shoulder. I want you to put the thumb out to the side, your left thumb. Now take that arm all the way across your body. I want you to gently press your elbow in towards your body. So now you're getting a good stretch through that shoulder. And now you'll drop it down just a little bit more. Good. Getting a good stretch there. And back down. Let's take the thumb out to the side. Gently press that elbow in towards your body, getting a good stretch for the shoulder. And then gently pressing down here. Wonderful stretch for the shoulder. Good. Okay, let's take our heavy weights. I think we'll do one more good core and arm exercise. Okay. You have the heavier weights. You're at the edge of your chair. You're going to keep that back nice and straight. Put your palms to the side, and you're going to do a bicep curl, and then you'll lean back into our abdominal strengthening exercise, and you're going to hold it. Hold, 2 and 3, all the way back. Keep that back straight, chest up, leaning back, hold, 2, 3. Notice we're going so slowly, and of course holding at that point of tension. Here we go, hold, 2, 3 for 3. Hold, 2, 3 for 4. hold, 2, 3, for 5, hold, 2, 3, for 6, hold, 2, 3, for 7, hold, 2, 3, for 8, hold, 2, 3, for 9, hold, 2, 3, for 10. Very good. Let's put those weights here to the side. And now you're at the edge of your chair. We're going to do an exercise for the core that also involves the pelvic floor. Your pelvic floor muscles are actually part of your core. So you're sitting at the edge of your chair, nice and straight. You're going to kind of continue with that abdominal bracing, holding your abs nice and tight. And you're going to take your knees out to the side, arms out to the side, and then you'll squeeze your knees together, squeeze your arms together, kind of increasing that intra-abdominal pressure. And I want you to hold a Kegel. So what is a Kegel? A Kegel is something that you do to tighten up those pelvic floor muscles. It's a drawing in of the pelvic floor. And you can think of it like if you're trying to like squeeze in not to pass gas. So you're going to take the knees out to the side. Let's squeeze, do your Kegel, squeeze your knees together, hold, 2, 3, for 1. Good, very important to strengthen these muscles as well. Hold, 2, 3, for 2. So really feeling everything tighten up. Squeeze, hold, 2, 3, for 3. Okay, squeeze those knees in. Hold, 2, 3, for 4. And squeeze to the Kegel, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am really squeezing my knees together as well, really pushing them together. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 7. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 9. And then last one, hold, 2, 3, for 10. Very good, awesome. Let's take a good deep breath in, inhale, allowing that belly to expand into your ribs, deep breath. And exhale. Wonderful, let's do some good stretches. I'd like for you to hold onto your chair with your right hand. Then you're going to lean over to the left, kind of leaning forward and to the side, allowing that head to relax. And now you should feel a good stretch here in the neck area. You're holding onto the chair to really anchor your shoulder blade. And that really allows for a much better stretch because these muscles attach to your shoulder blade. So leaning away from that side, feeling that good stretch. And now other side, hold on to the chair here with your left hand. And you're going to lean away from that side, getting that good stretch. Notice we're really, holding it for an extended period of time to really get the benefit of the stretch. A very common mistake people make with stretching is they just don't hold those stretches long enough to get the benefit. Now, I'd like for you to reach for your yoga belt. So we're going to hold on to that yoga belt. And let's do a good posture stretch. I just love this one. You're going to hold on to it here. And then I want you to take your arms overhead and allow those arms to drop back, getting a good stretch to those pectoral muscles. So the muscles in front of your shoulder. This is an excellent exercise to help combat those rounded shoulder posture that we can get as we get older. And you can take that over to one side gently. And then now gently over to the other side, really feeling a good stretch to your trunk. gently lower that belt. Now let's put that in back. Okay, and now we'll take that left leg out in front and we're going to stretch the hamstring. Tight hamstrings can really lead to a lot of problems, including back pain. So we want to make sure we really stretch those. So this, once again, is this whole series of stretches we're going to do now is a good series of stretches to do throughout the day, every day. So your back is straight, chest up. You're going to come forward with your left leg straight. You can put your hand right above your knee, and you should feel a good stretch in the hamstring. A common mistake with this stretch is that people will bend down thinking, oh, I'm getting much further down, I'm getting a better stretch, but that rounding of your pelvis makes it not as good of a stretch for your hamstring. So you'll notice, you can even try it yourself. If you keep that back straight, chest up and come forward, you really feel that hamstring stretching. So holding it here, keeping in mind that with these big muscle groups, you need to hold that stretch for at least 30 seconds, and even for problem areas, even a minute. So that's really quite a good bit of time to hold a stretch. Okay, and bring that leg back in, and then let's take the other leg out. Back straight, chest up. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you'll lean forward with that back straight and chest up, feeling a good stretch in the hamstring. So we just used a little technique where we used our breath to assist with the stretch. So taking that deep breath in, and on the exhalation is when you go into that deeper stretch. So keeping that back straight and chest up, feeling a good stretch in the hamstring. Very good. And come all the way back up. Now we're going to do an important stretch to stretch the piriformis. You're sitting nice and straight. You're going to take the left foot and cross that ankle over your opposite knee, sitting nice and tall here. Once again, we're going to use the breath to assist with the stretching. You'll take a good deep breath in, and then exhale, lean forward into that stretch with your chest up and your back straight, gently pulling yourself forward. Now, many people cannot do this stretch, so I want to show you a way, if you're having difficulty with it, how you could start to do it. You can extend the opposite leg, cross the foot over, and use your yoga belt, and then just pull up as much as you can. Kind of just going till you feel that point of tension, not pain, but just stretch and holding it there. And over time, doing that consistently day after day, you should be able to get to the point where you can do this particular exercise. So now at this point, let's take our knee, and I want you to take your right arm, and you're going to reach around that knee and kind of just hug that in over towards your shoulder. Good, so your opposite shoulder. Pulling it in, feeling a good stretch here through the low back and through the hip. This should feel really good after all of those good exercises we did. And uncross that leg. Now you're going to cross the other ankle over. Once again, sit nice and tall. Take a good deep breath in. Exhale, lean forward into that stretch. Going back and straight, chest up. Feeling a good stretch there in the hip. Now then, let's hug that knee into the chest, taking that knee over to the shoulder. Very good. Let's uncross the leg, and now we're going to go all the way over to the right. Okay, you're going to sit parallel to your chair, and I'd like you to take that leg all the way back. So kind of wiggle the foot back, and now you're going to keep the back straight, and you'll reach back. And this is a wonderful stretch, really targeting the hip flexor muscle right here, your iliopsoas muscle. That is a muscle that commonly tightens up and can lead to that forward flexed posture that we can get sometimes as we get older. now then we're going to just bring that leg all the way back in, all the way in. And we'll take the heel out to the side. Let's do a lateral stretch, also a good stretch here for the inner thigh. So that back is straight. I want you to stretch and reach over towards this leg. Good, let's pull the knee in. And we'll go around to the other side. Hold on to the backrest. Stretch that leg straight back, wiggling the foot back. I want you to lean back, really extending back through your spine. Once again, getting that really good stretch here through the hip flexor group. Good, now bring that leg all the way back in. Let's take the heel out to the side with the toe up. You're going to stretch over towards that side, getting a good stretch through your side, feeling that good stretch through the inner thigh as well. Really nice stretch here. And I'm actually just really reaching over with my, you should be reaching with your left arm, feeling that good stretch through your trunk. And then now let's bring that knee all the way back in. And we'll come around here to the front. We'll sit nice and tall. And let's finish up with 3 good deep stretches, or deep breaths, I'm sorry, 3 good deep breaths. So inhale all the way up. And exhale. Good, deep breath in, inhale up. And exhale, last one, deep breath, fill those lungs. And exhale. Okay, I hope you had a great workout. Thank you so much for joining us in our Core Hab program today. We hope you had a great workout. We hope you're going to join us next week as we provide a new program called Yoga Hab. Yoga Hab is an adapted yoga program that is designed and led by physical therapists. So you're going to learn how to manage joint pain by strengthening and dynamic stretching and breathing strategies in this Yoga Hab class. It's a nice, refreshing, active movement class that I know you'll enjoy. So we thank you again for coming to our class today, and we hope to see you again in our next week's Yoga Hab program.